What's up everyone, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to create an Afro House remix using my new Afro House Elements Producer Bundle. And I'm going to show you how to create a track in 10 minutes. So this one is going to be a quick tutorial. So my goal for this video is to showcase how easy it is to create a full Afro House track using the samples and MIDIs from the bundle. So in some of the cases people work for 10 hours on a track, but I'm going to show you how to do it the quick way. So if you're interested in the samples, make sure to check out the link in the description, download the free version or get the full version. All the information you need is in the description. So let's get started right away. Okay, so at first we're starting off by adjusting the BPM to 120. So right now we're going to start off with some project files, and we're going to use those project files for creating the drums. So I'm going to open up project files and I'm going to open up project 15. And as you can see, the project file is labeled with the BPM and a key. So it's very easy to, for example, add a piano chord progression or add a melody, so you are sure you're creating the track in the right key. So we could easily start off by adding a kick. So we're adding this kick rhythm, for example, which is a simple 4x4 kick. Very simple kick. You could easily use this loop and later on tweak it, shorten it for example, but in this case is an 8-bar loop. So then we want to already start off with some simple drum layers. So we add a percussion and shaker. So all in one, very easy. So let's add it. Alright, it sounds really cool. And let's start off by dragging in a head in this case. So a head, which already contains some reverb. Very organic sounding loops. So then we want to add some separate layers. So in this case, I'm gonna add some one shots and let me select some percussions. So maybe percussion 50 and that's it. So let's select pattern 1, paste it into the arrangement. So that's it. So let's clone it and then let's randomize it to make it sound organic. So that's it. Right now I think this layer is too loud, so let's link it to the mixer. And also let's select the other loops. So select them by pressing Shift, right mouse button, channel routing, and then link to the mixer. And those layers are already mixed, so you don't have to adjust the volumes. You just have to adjust the volume of the element which we've added, so the percussion. Okay, so that's it. Okay, right now we're going to add some layers from Analog Lab, and I highly recommend this plugin, or this is basically a bundle. I really like it. And let's start off with a Harp, so a analog Harp. So let's select Harp. So I found this one, which is playing a simple melody. And let's create this track in A sharp. And then let's select minor, so minor natural. Let's play it in the root note. Okay, let's adjust the brightness, so that's it. Tweaking the preset, so I'm selecting Harp. And then let's link it to the mixer. So insert 10. Let's remove the low frequencies by using the EQ right here. And then let's add another EQ and we're removing some or reducing some of the high frequency. So select shape, we select high cut. Okay, so that's it. So we need another layer which adds some texture. So I'm going to open up the project files again. And let's drag in a vocal texture. So let's adjust the BPM of the project. So re-stretch. Okay, so that's it. So there's a simple texture layer in the background. So before I continue with the tutorial, I first want to mention my course. So in this course, I'm going to teach you how to make a living as a music producer like me. So I'm going to teach you all you need to know in just 6 steps. So this course contains over 23 video lessons covering all the topics. But if you're not sure yet, you can also download 7 free video lessons from the course and 1 in-depth document just to read it and figure out if you like it. And I've also created a beginner course for FL Studio. If you want to learn FL Studio, I'm going to teach you how to create a trap and house track. You can find all the information in the description or 7beats.com. So let's continue with the video. So for now, let's add a chord progression. So I'm going to use a free piano, so make sure to get this plugin. It's Labs from Spitfire Audio. And let's select piano and keys. And then select the intimate grand piano and then select, let's say, dynamic. Open up the preset so you can adjust, for example, those parameters. So then let's pick a MIDI file. So pick a MIDI file which is also in A sharp, or maybe transpose the MIDI file or chord progression you like. So now I'm going to pick one random chord progression. So as you can see, there are a lot of piano chord progressions included in the bundle. So I've added this one. Really like it. Sounds so soft, cool, ambient. Okay, so now we just need some low frequencies. So I'm going to use one of my favorite bass plugins, the Mini V4. I'm going to pick a preset right here. So bass right here, and then select, for example, this one. So I'm reducing the cutoff frequency. That's it. Then I'm opening up the piano chord progression, copy the root notes, and then select it. Paste it right here. Adjust the key. That's it. So rename this one bass. So piano, so link those 2 elements to the mixer. That's it. Then we're already going to sidechain this one. So I'm sidechaining the kick to the bass, sidechain. So this instantly cleans up the mix. So I'm always applying this trick. Select audio right here in Kickstart 2. Processing project 15. Band frequency, so around 700 Hertz. And I like to use this curve. Or maybe this one. So that's it. Reduce the bass a little bit. You don't want to add too much low frequencies. And then maybe the final element is a pad. Let's, for example, add an 80s pad. So maybe something like this. So I'm adding some more delay and reverb. And I'm also adding this one at the root note. Play around with the control velocity. So it's softer, reducing some high frequencies. Okay, so that's it. So call it pad. And I'm also linking this one to the mixer. And I think the next step is making the piano a little bit more bouncy. So I'm also going to add a Kickstart 2 to the piano. So I don't want to sidechain all of the signal. So I'm making sure I'm enabling the band frequency. Okay, so that's it. So right now, let's separate the layers in the arrangement. So we have the drum layers right here. And then we split by channel. We select all these elements right here and then drag them in. And then create a simple arrangement. So let's say 24 bars in this case. You want the drums to play right here. So that's it. So maybe you want to create some automations for the piano. Automate this one, select tools, less tweaks. And I want to add it underneath the piano right here. And also let's automate the pad. So edit preset, open this one. Select it right here. Let's also automate this one right here. Create automation clip. So let's slowly fade it in. So maybe let's add another layer from Serum, for example. So maybe let's add another layer from Analog Lab, like a synth harp. So exactly this one, also from the June 6. I don't want to use all the notes, so I don't need the bass notes in this case. So I'm adding it right here. I'm adding some reverb. We could also use this one in the build-up. So let's rename this one Harp. We add it right here and rename this one Harp. And also let it fade in right here. So just a tiny little bit right here. So zoom in. So that's it. Okay guys, so let's listen to the final result. Really like the Harp, sounds so unique. Really like the sequences playing. And also very Keinemusik inspired. For sure. Bass coming in. Also like the details, reverb in the background. Uplifter. So that's it guys, a quick tutorial. So I showed you how to create the layers, easily drag and drop them into the project. And I showed you how to use a MIDI file and build a full track around this chord progression. So adding a simple bass line and adding another synth. So keeping it as simple as possible for you guys, so you can use this one as, for example, a source of inspiration. So that's why I've added a lot of projects to the new sample pack. So you could basically drag and drop, combine new elements, keeping it very simple and making it very fun. So if you want to download this free FLP, the link will be in the description. Make sure to get it, play around. And if you want to use the samples, make sure to check out the Elements Producer Bundle. You can find all the information in the description. And with those being said, I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you create some awesome music and see you in the next video.